All right, hi guys. So I'm going to present the manual muscle test for hip flexion. So the two muscles that we're working with that are basically one muscle, the iliopsoas, is made up of the iliacus and the psoas major. So the iliacus is going to start at your iliac fossa, iliac crest, and your sacrum, and it's going to come down to your lesser trochanter and a little ridge just below your lesser trochanter. So just a small portion of the shaft of the femur. Um, and that one's innervated by your femoral nerve. And then your psoas major is going to start L1 through L5 transverse processes, and it's going to also be on the vertebral bodies of T12 through L5, so the bodies and the transverse processes of the majority of those. And that one's innervated by L4, L2 through L4 lumbar nerves. So those are your two muscles. Let me get to the test. So Zach is going to be doing the hip flexor test. So put your two hands to the side here. Yep. And I'm going to have you sit up nice and tall. Okay. And then I'm going to have you take this knee and bring it up towards your chest without bending your back. There you go. Good. And his goal, and come back down. Come back down. And then his goal in that for the grade 3 is to just get the upper hip off the table or plinth or bed, whatever you have. And then for grades 4 and 5, what he's going to do is the same thing. So go ahead and bring your knee up, and you're going to apply maximal and moderate resistance, and then come back down. So in a straight down position, and maximal would be obviously a 5, moderate would be a 4 resistance, or if he falters in 4 and it looks kind of shaky, then that's also a 4. 5 is just if he holds it solid. And the other thing too that you're looking for is if they start to compensate, if the knee, I know you can't see this very well, but if the knee starts to turn out, so that means your foot is coming in, then that's your sartorius compensating. If the knee starts to come in and the foot starts to come out at any time during these tests, then that's your IT band compensating. So you would just want to be mindful of that, and make sure that the knee is always going straight up. So then the level 2 position, how I'm going to have Zach lay is on your side, facing that wall with your head up here, okay? And scooch as far over to the edge of the bed as you can. There you go, that's good. I know this isn't ideal positioning, but this is the best we had from where we were. So in this position, his lower leg can be bent at the knee to kind of stabilize him so he has a base of support there. And then what you're going to do is hold his leg. So go ahead and make sure the pelvis is staying straight for this. So you want to keep his back nice and straight. No, anterior or posterior tilting. And just go ahead and bring your knee up towards your chest again, Zach. So again, you're not helping him. You're just keeping the leg up, so he's in a frictionless environment. And if they can do that full range of motion, then they're good. And you can also allow them to bend the knee when they do that. That's okay, because obviously they're bending the knee when they're sitting too. And that's just going to allow the hamstrings to do their thing. They won't be shortened. Anyway, so that's grade 2. Go ahead and lay on your back, Zach. And for this one, I would just demonstrate to them that, like, you're going to be feeling around here for that muscle, because, I mean, that's going to be uncomfortable for someone if you're kind of feeling around there. So I would just warn them ahead of time what you're going to be doing. But bend this knee up for me. So you want their opposite knee bent so that their back is still in neutral. And then you're going to cradle the other knee, and you're feeling for the psoas, which is just going to be like right in the crease on the inside of the sartorius, I believe. And then you're going to pull. So Zach, go ahead and try and bring your knee to your chest. Good. And it might be hard to differentiate from the sartorius, but if he's compensating, then you should be able to tell. But as long as you feel a twitch, something going on there, that's a 1. And then if you don't feel anything, then it's a 0. And that's your hip flexor test. Thank you.